Alright, this might have gotten a little out of hand. So a few weeks ago I started a YouTube short series where for every subscriber I'd walk 10 steps. And you guys got kind of busy. 1.47k. And if I go ahead and calculate it all, on the last short that I did in the series, I was at 646 total subscribers. 1.47k. I am so fucked. Every step is about 1 meter. And if I convert this number into miles, it's about 5.1 miles. I am so cooked. Okay, so Google's saying it's going to take about an hour and 40 minutes. For me, we're looking at more like 2.5 hours. Why do I do this to myself? So it looks like today I owe you guys 5 miles. Anyways, let's do it. We're out here. Let's get going. I mean, look at that view. So there's a slight problem. That's the sunset. So I've got about 2 hours left on this walk, and it's gonna get pretty dark pretty soon. And it's also supposed to rain. The worst part of it is that half of this walk is in the woods. Okay. By the time I get to the woods, it's going to be dark, so I'm going to be walking in the dark, alone, in the scary woods. Honestly, why do I do this? It is pretty cold out here. It's about 10 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. I just looked at the map, and this is the entrance to the woods. I don't like it in here. This might have been a bad idea. Oh no. No more roads for me, just grass and trees. Great. Which also means no street lights, and soon enough there's going to be no sunlight either. So also my phone's on like 16% because this battery life on this phone is so bad. I got a power bank and a charger with me. I'm in the woods and it's nighttime. Well, it's going to be nighttime. Either way, you know what I mean. Hey guys, I know it is pretty dark and you probably can't even see my face, but my phone is currently on 10%. I've just gone to put it on the power bank, and you never guess what? The power bank's on 5%. So I am so cooked. I'm so astronomically cooked. In the night, my phone's about to die. I'm only like a mile or 2 in. Look how dark it is. I really need to get a job. It's times like this when I think maybe I should have just got a normal job. Maybe even one that pays. This doesn't pay anything. Not yet, at least. For subscriber, maybe I will get paid someday. What was that noise? I'm running. I just heard something, I'm scared. Hell no. Some freaky shit. Okay guys, so I found something. That's a train track. I do not think I should be here. I might get hit by a train and die. I don't like that one bit. Okay, so I just checked the map. I gotta go down that way and just keep going forward. I wish I could just stay out in the light, but I can't. I have to go in the trees where everything's dark, and it's really scary because I'm all here on my own. Maybe I should have brought a friend with me. I don't like it in here. This might have been a bad idea. Where the am I? I'm on a field. Walking in the field. It's really dark. I'm really scared. You should subscribe to Archie's vlogs. Sorry, that's my little song. Might have side quested a little bit too hard. I'm in the countryside. How did this happen? There's a house. Oh no, this is not good. I just felt a couple of drops of rain. I don't even have a flashlight or anything. Finally found a path. I'm not in the woods anymore. Kind of, but at least there's not loads of trees around. It is pretty dark out here. This was probably a really bad idea. I probably should have left my house a little bit earlier. But then again, I am stupid. I'm about halfway there now. I've got about an hour left. I'm really starting to regret this. Alright, I'm going to get some water out of my bag. But hey, at least I got water. Thought I'd just update you on the situation real quick. This is a message to my girlfriend, in case I don't see her ever again. I'm currently in the woods, in the middle of the night, in the dark. I'm really scared. You should subscribe to Archie's vlogs. It's really dark out here. I'm really scared. 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 I'm walking to the train station because a bunch of people subscribed and I thought it'd be a good idea to walk 5 miles. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to your house, Lex. It's for a good cause, I guess. So now I'm on a road in a tunnel kind of thing. I'm not sure if you see because it's pretty dark, but I'm on a road. I've just got to keep walking that way. I've just had to stop here because the road is far too narrow. Oh, you can't even see anything. The road's far too narrow. I can't even walk across it without getting hit by a car. I'm gonna die if I walk on there. So I found this little farm and a car pulled up and I've spoke to him about it. Said that he doesn't mind giving me a ride to this train station, which is the last resort, you know. I'm kind of scared. I'm basically hitchhiking a ride in the middle of the night, but from a stranger. But then again, it is better than getting hit by a car. Hopefully I don't get kidnapped. This is turning out to be one of the worst ideas I ever had. What am I even doing? I'm out here in the middle of the night, about to hitchhike a ride to a train station. Okay, I made it just in time. The guy just dropped me off and look at what is here. The train. The train is literally just on time. Could not be more perfect. So I might not have walked 5 miles, but I did walk 4 kilometers. How glad am I to see the train. After embarking through the treacherous woods in the middle of the night, ending up on a very, very narrow road. At the end of the day, it wasn't that bad. If anything, I'd say I enjoyed it. Because it felt like an adventure, like something out of the Lord of the Rings or something. It was pretty fun, even when it was scary. I don't regret it one bit, but I do not recommend for you to do this at home. But I do recommend for you to do this in the daytime. It's very fun. Get outside and just be with nature, I guess. But don't do it at the night, it's scary. Also might get hit by a car, or you might even have to hitchhike a ride. The woods was scary. I mean, it was pitch black and there was no one around. Just me and the skinwalkers. Get paid Sunday. So I just got off the train. This has been a hectic afternoon. I'm currently walking to Lexi's house. Technically, I didn't complete the walk because I had to hitchhike a ride. I'd rather be alive than dead, so that's always a good thing. I didn't think anything bad would really happen, which is probably going to be definitely Sunday. I never think anything bad's actually going to happen until maybe it does one day. But until then, I'm happy. I was standing at the entrance to the farmer's farm. He was pulling in his car and I was like, hey, do you know any way I can get out of here without dying on the road? And he was like, not really, to be honest. He said, oh, how old are you? I was like, oh, I'm 17. And he was like, oh, same age as my boy. And I was like, 1 second, is it this guy that I'm thinking of? And he was like, yeah, that's him. And I was like, oh, crazy. So I met a guy in the middle of the countryside and I knew his son. Small world we live in. He then went on to tell me that I shouldn't walk in the woods in the middle of the night because there's ghosts. Okay. He lives on a farm and he sees ghosts all the time. Maybe that guy's right. Maybe I shouldn't walk in the woods in the middle of the night on my own. But yeah, it's a pretty crazy adventure. I still got quite a long walk to Lexi's, so I put the Apple Watch back on so I can still count the miles.